Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome back to some more NIMRODS. This time, I don't know what I'm going to do exactly. I think my main goal is to actually go for that, like, high damage crit shotgun. Maybe. I have a decent support gun with the sniper. I'm gonna have to kind of play around with this, because the question is, do I actually want to go for the sniper rifle? Weirdly enough, the answer is kind of sort of yes, but mostly no. The sniper barrel is, as I'm figuring out, actually one of the better weapons in the game. Let's go for the gunny's notches. We want more airdrop capacity, and also just having more enemy capacity is just good. Or enemy spawn rates is just good. Okay, let's grab another one of these. Do I want to go for the energy blaster? We do, it's not a high priority though. We want jet stock, we want lightweight grip. I think we want lightweight grip now. We want jet stock later. Okay, then I'm just gonna kill a little bit of time. I've got to get at least one more of the reroll drops, I think. Actually, I can pick these up. We don't need to worry about it. Or we do. Well, do we want the chevron charm? It's a big damage boost. I'm not a big fan of Honor's Cross Charm, and I'd like to probably get the Honor Medal Charm. But yeah, let's go for the chevron charm. Let's see, we don't want mag size, we do want fire rate, because I'm not going to be going for a big barrel. I don't think I'm going to be going for a speed barrel here. Because we tried Helix, it was messy. It was interesting, but it wasn't the strongest. The main question is, do I want the sniper barrel on this thing? Because I think we want the ammo rack for the infinite ammo belts. I've never done the sniper barrel on this thing. It seems like it could be messy, especially if I'm fighting El Fuego. Like, the big issue is mostly just raw speed. It's so much faster than me, and it is 100% gonna hug me to death. So I think I need to probably stay away from it. The problem is there's only 3 barrels in the game. Oh, I should check the Helix. We got the corkscrew, but oh, maybe we haven't got the next tier. Or maybe we need the corkscrew for the next tier. I'll have to look at it. Because yeah, there might be a better Helix option. And that's something I should keep in mind. I think one way or another we want the movement speed. We just need raw damage to keep it up. Hurts a smidge. I was kind of hoping I could heal off of this thing, but looks like that's not going to happen. Yeah, do we want energy blast? Do we want the blood magazine? I think we do. I think we want to go for hemolytic magazine. We want to go for that 4 seconds of invulnerability. The big one I'd actually say is status effect duration. If I can boost that by, like, I don't know, 90% or something like that. If I can get my status effects, that invulnerability to last for 8 seconds, and then hopefully maybe just kill enough enemies while we're fighting El Fuego to just stay invulnerable the entire time, that could work. Let's see, I need the raw damage, I need the rate of fire. My rate of fire is abysmal, so let's keep pushing rate of fire. I just don't know if I want to go for the sniper barrel, because it does slow me down just that badly. Okay, we gotta not be there. Too many enemies coming out of the bushes to get at me, and I need a good spot to just scoot to avoid. I shouldn't have been hanging out in that maze. Or the end of the maze. See, I'm not quite strong enough that I can just dismiss. See, Gunny's notches, Gunny's notches. I guess in this exact moment, ow. Oof. In this exact moment, enemy spawn rate is 100% not what I want. I think part of it is my dumb money gun. Nope, I'm dead. Damn. Yeah, what do we need? Definitely not that gun. Oh, not Perilous Piedmont. Twisty Maze? Yeah, because if I come out of the... Yeah, we want the shotgun. Do I have to have the speed barrel? Is that a requirement here? It feels like it is, and I'm not sure how to feel about that. Okay, at least that'll help. Oh, we're also fighting the most, like, basic enemies here. We probably shouldn't be here for that. Heart Charm? Oh, we do actually have another barrel. I forgot about this. Because, yeah, we have this thing. Rate of fire, max health, and armor. Sure. It's not the best weapon, but it is a fourth barrel. I like the sniper, don't get me wrong. But it's too slow for what I'm trying to do. Poses too many risks. But having something that gives me a circle of safety, especially leading into... Oh. Do we want the lightweight grip, or do we want the ammo rack? We want both of them. I think right now I'm going to go for the lightweight grip. Kind of magic that we're getting everything I'm looking for at the very least. Okay, go for bullet speed. We probably want bullet speed because we want the base move speed. Well, not base move speed. I guess do we even want the 3% move speed bonus? That one's tough. Okay, so what am I thinking? Yeah, keep going rate of fire? I think we keep going rate of fire. Because we have the lightweight grip, which, as we get, hopefully, a bunch of rate of fire, we can leverage that to reduce my spread pretty hard. Kind of a dicey spot to be in, but at least I haven't gotten hugged to death. There we go. None of these. Jet stock, definitely. Gives me a decent amount of fire rate. All I need is just a better mag, and 2 of the mags would work. And then the ammo rack. Keep going gunny's notches? Yeah. The extra enemy spawn rate just means more levels for me. Ow. More levels for me, and also correct choices, so I'm not just getting trash. Like, I really wish there was one of the gene mods that would give me airdrop capacity. Let's see, you're going on my grip, extra rate of fire, crit chance, bullet speed. Yes, I don't necessarily need the speed barrel to get a whole bunch of rate of fire here. Main thing is we need the better magazine so I actually can clear through enemies a little faster. Let me see. How else do we do this? What else do we change? Give me some bullet speed. Do I go for the experience gain rate? It feels so meaningless to go for experience gain rate. Like, it makes a difference, but it is not as high as I was hoping it would be. So better to kind of just keep distance, roll circles, don't get swarmed. Unfortunately, there's just a lot of them. Let's see, effect size, nope, more bullet speed. Not the keenest on bullet speed. but I do like the extra movement speed for me. There you go. And my health isn't looking too bad. Let's start making our way out here. We don't really want a magnet yet. We kind of want to leave that alone. There we go. Damn it. Probably should have just waltzed through the enemy. Yeah, unfortunately, I think I'm going to have to take control. This gun isn't quite enough, isn't quite good enough to be used as a street sweeper. And my drone, well, I mean, part of it has piercing, and I should be aiming for center of mass. I think the main issue is just once enemies start getting too close, then it loses effectiveness. Energy blaster, we don't want scope sight, so I'm actually going to banish these two. Go for the energy blaster. Well, at least it seems like the energy blaster auto-fires. I just gotta remember that I have to hold down the shoot button while I'm like this. Yeah, let's try and use the shotgun mostly for aiming for center of mass, largest quantity of enemies. Okay, and see what I can do with this. Still haven't gotten the kill split serpent really quick, which is something that I really do need to pull off someday. I think the problem is I actively need the boosted barrel. Or the speed barrel. I don't think that's 15 seconds. That's fine. Glory and victory, fire rate, yeah. It's just such a good base upgrade. Okay, next up, I think we want status effect duration more than anything else. Because that's going to determine a lot of my boosts, because it also affects how long the jet thruster boosts last for. Hopefully. Okay, let's banish the splitting magazine and the ducky charm. Go for the memory grip. Yeah, because we don't want the premium grip. It would be interesting to go for the premium grip for a money run. I think I'm going to grab this just so we don't have to worry about the split. And also it reduces my reload speed really, like, pretty substantially. Which is one of my big limiting factors here. Okay. So far, so good. And yet, it's really hard to tell because my bullet speed is so high, but I think my shotgun's got... I don't actually know if it has a really tight spread on or not. That is something I'd like to maybe poke at. There we go. Kind of mulch the rest of them. Let's see. Crit bonus, dodge skill, collection. That's fine, but let's go for the Cold Forge casings. That's going to be way more useful long-term anyway. And now do I want to go get that magnet? Maybe. Because yeah, we've left a lot of experience on the ground. It feels like we've been at this for long enough, and there's enough experience just sitting around that it wouldn't be impractical to grab one. Okay, just delete all of that. Oh boy. How did I manage to just completely squeak through? I tried to pull that in, like, Mario Party and I just get wrecked. I don't know. Alright, Cold Forge casings. I guess I should probably still focus on attack speed, though. Ow. Delete those from existence. Wreck those guys, grab apple. I think we're good. I just gotta watch out for the rocks. They'll eat my shots and give me nothing back. Okay, do we grab the ammo rack? Yeah. Because it's bullet damage mag size, so we don't have to worry about reloading quite as often. And then I think we're mostly good to go. I've kind of been missing aiming in this. I think it was too passive for me up until now. I'll probably still switch back to auto aim as soon as things get too silly. But on the flip side, I don't know. Kind of nice to just actually be in control for once as opposed to just kind of a passenger. I was going to say a vehicle. I mean, it's both. I am technically driving. It's nice to ride shotgun, question mark. It's not really shotgun, but whatever. I think this is prelude to Bertha. Usually is. Ow. Let's see. Penetrations, which, I mean, is good. Do we want special power? What was the magazine I was going to go for? We actually don't know yet. Special power is good. Let's go for the special power. There are merits for it, especially the experience on reload speed. Or just experience on reload. Okay. Mulch Bertha much as possible. Because we want it to go down. Okay, more glory and victory, because that's special power, crit chance. Nah. We definitely want this. I don't know if I'm going to get up to 60 attack speed. It's generally hard to do. Let's see. So I could go for the cryo magazine. It gets me a whole mess of bullet damage. Means I don't have to think about special power and we can go this direction for a whole bunch. Does give me the potential airdrop capacity bonus, which actually would be huge. The main thing is it doesn't... multiplies the bullet damage by a bunch. Penetration's 3 and bullet size. Cutting element. I think we still want the hemolytic magazine. I'm going to go for this one so I can try and get the rotational shots. Let's switch back to controller. Yeah, the one problem with me actually being in control and aiming is game's a little hard on my hands after a while. Just like the snap turn aiming and stuff. I think I've also just been working a little bit harder than normal. I mean, purely pull back the curtain a little bit. YouTube ad rates are way better in the fall, and so it's kind of one of those where it's like much more practical for me to push myself a little bit harder in the fall, and then relax and kind of come January. So you might notice videos will probably slow down in that time period. Unless a bunch of good games come out. I don't know. I don't know when Monster Hunter is coming out, but that is not an uncommon thing for it to kind of come out in the beginning of the year after the holidays, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, yeah, I kind of do want to play a bunch of Monster Hunter, don't I? Do I want the nanobot coding? I don't know, but I think I'm going to go for the anti-safe selector for the time being. Okay, let's go nest hunting. This is a good source of experience. Especially because, like, at this point, I'm getting strong enough that I can kind of just clear through things. Let's see. Do I actually want to go down and destroy that tower? Mildly? The big one I've got to remember is that I need to be in this biome by the end. So actually, maybe we go quick? And maybe I leave a magnet behind in the very, like, start of the zone. Let's keep going for bullet damage, because we want that base bullet damage to be very high. Alright. Scoot and destroy. What was I going to say? I don't know, just overworking myself just a little bit. Like, it's not that bad, but it's one of those where it's like, I'm sure if any of you have ever worked like time and a half at a workplace, and it's just like, yeah, you know, it's 60 hours this week, but boy, I make a ton of money from that. Maybe it's worth it. I'm like, you can't do that forever. That does destroy you, and at least for me, like, there's a very clear, like, kind of slowdown point where all of a sudden, yeah, there's not really much of a reason to be pushing myself anymore, apart from just kind of hubris. Okay, so this is kind of bad. I was not expecting just like a legion of flyers to come after me. I kind of should have known they do show up around this time, but I don't keep mental track of that swarm. It is interesting how clockwork-ish actually the enemy spawn rates are. I do want these. I think I'm going to go for the blood magazine for now. Like, I want to get the dissuasive barrel upgrade so I can just cut through things faster. That would be practical. But I do also want to secure my slots, so it's not just giving me garbage. Let's see. Do we want to go for rate of fire? Yeah. Nothing else, we want to get up to at least 20-30% if I can. Problem is, what I really need is my ammo rack to scale up higher. I'd like to kill Carl, but I think I'm gonna have to wait and just kill him once he's spawned. These little swarmers are a problem. I really like the art for Big Carl. They did a really good job with that. I think a lot of the sprite art in this game is actually quite good. Oh, Carl's almost dead. Damn. Okay, so rate of fire. Under barrel recharge rate is like the one thing that is a question mark. But even then, probably better to go glory and victory. Okay, get the heart charm. I think we get the heart charm. It's the easiest way for me to keep my health up, especially with the hemolytic magazine going full tilt. So we don't necessarily need to care how we kill enemies at this point, so we want to focus... Yeah, we want to get a bunch of things up, is the one downer. That this is a very high level build, to the point where I'm actually going to have to pick and choose which parts are worth completing. I don't think we need the crit chance. Because I think the parts I have are going to give that to me. Let's not waste a level on it. The crit power is a little wasteful, just because we're going to get a ton of it from the stock. But only so much I can do about that at the moment. Okay. Get that going. We don't get more experience here, but that's fine. Oh, never mind, we do. There is a tower over on the left. Yeah, if I'm slow, I can stay in this biome for a lot longer. Let's see. Do we want the underbarrel? We do, but not overwhelmingly. I think we either go nanobot or cold forge casings. I think we want base damage more than anything else. That one's hard to tell. the main question is, what does more damage? Special or crit damage? With a fully maxed out booster and hemolytic magazine. So that gets us a bit of crit and rate of fire, which is good. This gets us hemolytic magazine, but we don't have the heal. This gets us the heal, which is great. I think I'm going to go for the excessively exhaustive jet just because it's the biggest source of my damage if I can max that out. Okay, status effect duration. Yep. That's the number one that I have to go for, though. Because that gives us longer invulnerability, keeps the stacks up higher, and I think that's the two. But if I can keep my like boost stacks up high, that's a huge crit bonus and move speed bonus, both of which we need in large quantities. Also, the armor's nice. I guess there's functionally no reason for me to go for those towers, is there? Because they don't... the mini towers don't give me experience. They don't give me magnets either. Okay, turbine jet, increase crit bonus, and move speed. Yeah. Yeah, so this means I'm going to be able to start scooting around kind of quick. Now what do we do? I think my damage is only 64. My drone gun's doing a boatload of damage. This does make me wonder if, yeah, I'd actually just be better off sticking with the Hellspitter barrel and just not upgrading it much. Yeah, it hurt a little. Let's see. Just keep going for the raw damage? I think keep going for the raw damage. Keep going for forged frame? Yeah. There's a lot of other things that would be good, but that one's the biggest. Okay, next question is... Go for the fancy heart charm? Yeah, because if I get the fancy heart charm, we can go for the hemolytic magazine, plus the silver heart charm gives me experience gain and enemy spawn rate, both of which we want. Keep a distance. We want to hit gang. Because I think the problem is the dissuasion barrel really hasn't done me any favors yet. It'll do me a lot of favors later on. Presumably. Let's see. Do we want the crit chance? We do and we don't. We want it, but we're going to get it from our guns. So as much as I, like, appreciate potentially picking it up, it comes off as slightly moot. Okay, bullet damage, reduced mag size is fine. Does slow me down a little bit. But I don't think that's a huge issue. We were pretty fast by default. Okay, do we actually want these? I mean, we kind of do. It's a bad time to be going for them, admittedly. Because, yeah, this is the I-beamer swarm. It looks like we're doing fine. Okay, silver heart charm, enemy spawn rate. Yeah. Get that quick, because if we get another magnet, that's going to be a boon. Let's see. Delete these guys. No, that's crit bonus and collection. I think we probably go back to rate of fire. Because no matter what, rate of fire is helpful. Alright, let's keep scooting, because I think we want to find a magnet. at this point. Because that should give me a bunch of damage. Let's see, more gun butter, more gun butter. I was really expecting to have a higher attack speed than this. I guess part of it is this gun just does not. It does not have a very high base fire rate, and so you really have to work to get it above 10, let alone a lot higher than that. Okay, we should have another tower somewhere nearby. I don't exactly keep them memorized. Maybe not. I think it's further to the north. Let's see, that's the buff shrine. This it? No. One of these has got to be it. Oh, well, no. It's Shroomite. I'll fight Shroomite. I don't actually remember if we get anything fun for fighting him. I wish you did get, actually, like a neat passive. Oh, he's dead. Wow, that was fast. Okay, let's get the tower real quick. Snag this. I think we might actually just spend this entire run in this one biome. Feels wrong, though. Turbofan jet, absolutely. Let's see. Bullet damage, bullet damage. This is my crit damage up to 1,000. That's pretty good. Let's see. Rate of fire and bullet speed, which would be great. Rate of fire, bullet speed, crit. Or get the hemolytic magazine. I think let's go for the hemolytic magazine at this point. Okay, more status effect duration. Keep that rolling. Okay, so the damage is pretty good. Do I want to go for the special? I mean, it's an extra 1,000. Like, that's the tough part. How does special even scale? Like, yeah, I'm going to be bleeding really hard to get down here. But if I can pull it off and get that, like, couple seconds of invulnerability, that would be good. A second Shroomite. Still surprised that that's a thing that can happen. I'm still sad they don't give boss drops. I get it. No, I don't. I think they should give boss drops. I think that would be awesome. Instead, they just give, like, a smidge of resources, and it feels slightly unsatisfying. Apples. Okay, snag that. Let's see, killing an enemy. Yeah. We want to get this one so we can get the invulnerability, so we can keep the damage bonus going for as long as possible. Same thing with the status effect duration. I don't know what we've got that up to at this point, but it's got to be high. Okay, there's Charger. Is that the 20-minute mark? That is the 20-minute mark. Ugh. It's still a decent run. Okay, there we go. Penetration, or not penetration, just rate of fire, better special damage, and invincibility after 100 kills. There we go. Okay, crit bonus, rate of fire move speed, and resource drop rate. The bullet count would be interesting. Otherwise, I can just go for more glory and victory. Thing is, we don't need the extra move speed. We do want that status effect duration. So am I going to go fight El Fuego? That's tough. I don't think so. Like, I could. It's a decent run, but is it a can kill El Fuego run? Not at the moment. We don't want Tesla chain. Yeah, more special power or casings. Don't know. I think part of the problem is my crit chances still isn't high enough. You know what? Well, yeah, the problem is, like, I need those unlocks. And those resources and stuff. My reload speed is wicked good to begin with. Give me the rate of fire, though. That hurts my bullet damage from rate of fire. I just... Otherwise, I could go... No, let's go for that one. Scaling bonuses. They were finally popping off, which is great. Grand even. I think we keep this gun. I think we kill Malfor. I think we just get whatever boost we can and fight El Fuego on the next run. I don't think the pistols really worked in my favor as like a secondary on this one. I don't think it's hurt me that bad. Yeah, I guess I don't need the endless reload speed that badly. And yeah, how much? I think it's like 1,000. Pretty good. Was there a tower over here? I want to say there was. Oh, but maybe I already killed it a long time ago. Yeah, I did. Okay, it's not status effect duration. Could go for Gunny's notches. And considering most of my other options are not better than Gunny's notches, sure. Yeah, that fire rate feels kind of unsatisfying. I think we actually want to go for the, I think we actually want to go for the Hell Spitter barrel. I think what we might want to do is just banish it or actively ignore it. We get the first two levels of it and then say good enough. Let's see. Still a perfectly fine gun and run. Like, we're doing a ton of damage here. I think the big one is just really wish I could get all of Malfor's like boss drops. Because as soon as I get that, we're in a good spot. Finishing a reload increases bullet damage by 100% for 2 seconds, and that should last for a while. Longer than 2 seconds. Okay, now my bullet damage is looking very good. Yeah, I think we just melt Malfor. I should probably go up and find a tower real quick. Is there one down here? There it is. Because if I'm going to be fighting Malfor, snag this. I guess I'm just gonna go for the Eye of Horus engraving. I don't think we're gonna get up to 100% crit otherwise. Infinite ammo belt, yeah. There's the filed off magazine. Okay, grab the tree. See, the problem is all of my runs pop off right before the end. It's weirdly agonizing. With the special power. It's not that bad. There he is. But yeah, I think the dissuasion barrel was actively just not helpful. Go for the crit chance. Yeah. I'm just going to run away from him. We've got another tower here. Get a little bit more experience. Don't kill him, don't kill him, don't kill him. Go for another filed off magazine. I just need a gun or two. Okay, let's see, what's this one? Rate of fire, crit chance, move speed, bullet damage, crit chance, move speed. Huh. Okay, my crit chance is now 100%. Go for the special. I'm just going to actively ignore Malfour. I think is the easiest answer. If he shows up, don't shoot him. Ignore his existence. Point the other direction. My drone might shoot him. Ooh, it'd be interesting to actually build a drone that is a defensive field that is actively good at avoiding hitting Malfour, because this is an option of farming in preparation for El Fuego purely through merit of things move too slow. Purely on merit of just like not hitting the boss, playing keep away. Yeah, if I want to prep for a good El Fuego kill, having a level 60 shotgun that does like stupid amounts of damage is not a bad accompaniment. Even if it takes a while to charge up. Oop, don't shoot him. Ah, damn it, killed him. Yeah, I might have to play around with that. Some kind of crazed octagon super damage thing. Oh well. Okay, so that's really good. Probably better than this one. Better than the rings. The rings were funny. Is this one? It's the... no, I don't think this is really that good anymore. I'll leave the credit gun there, but I don't know if I'm going to use it. Okay, so we only got one from that. Still want to see what this does. Shoots bullets that fire bullets. That'd be interesting with like a homing thing. Leveling up causes you and your drone to emit a blast of light, stunning enemies for a few seconds. Just seems not very good. Oh, we have the Blade of Light. Shoot sword-shaped projectiles while at full health. Killing enemies with your bayonet increases your vision range. That's interesting. Don't think I'm gonna go for it. Yeah, the problem is defeat the Split Serpent mini-boss and his minions in under 15 seconds. And then 10 hits from Split Serpent mini-boss in a single run. Both of those are kind of tough to work around. Yeah, do we want to just go for the Golden Heart Charm for the time being? I think we do. We go down that direction often enough. Alright. So do we do that again? I think so. What gun do I use? Same one? I think so. So it's kind of a tricky build. Because I want to make the biggest and the best super shotgun I possibly can. Now we do have an option of going for like the Death Octagon. That is an option as well. Just energy blaster. And it's just the best under barrel. I'm curious about the sword now. Like if we could get those upgrades, I think it would be better. Duction coil, coffinite striker, just nanobot coating. I was really hoping I would have had enough boss resource drop that I could have actually gotten the gotten 2 from that last one, but alas. I'll have to look into farming guns, but like, I don't know, kind of torn between do I focus on fighting El Fuego or do I do other things? Okay, Hellspitter Barrel. This is the thing I was wondering about. Doubles my flat rate of fire. I think we get up to this, the Hellsplitter Barrel, and then we banish this one. I think that's the trick. Because you hitting an enemy increases your movement speed. Stacking with no limit is really good. Got these notches? Yeah. We need to get the ammo rack quick, though. Is going to be the one. Because, yeah, my reload speed right now is really going to hold me back. Okay, this shouldn't be Drek. Yeah. Bullet size or just crit bonus knockback power. Wonder if you can get a high enough knockback that you can actually keep a boss off of you. Probably not El Fuego. I'm assuming that one's too good. Wow. How did I scoot through that? I have no idea. Okay, we do not want the sucker grip. Can I take a look at this? Yeah, so we have the golden heart charm. Does give dodge, otherwise bad. Shame. Do I want to go for the cryo magazine this time around? I don't think so. Well, all right. Yeah, that one's a tough sell. Maybe I should put my banishes much later down the line. Okay. Am I going to be getting a whole lot of crit here? Not overwhelmingly, no. And none of those other ones are good options anyway. If we end up wasting a level just to get a 100% crit rate, so be it. Okay, there we go. Every once in a while I got to do manual control. When these guys decide to just surround me. Autofire just can't handle it. Ammo rack. Works great with a greased Hellspitter barrel. And yeah, do we break this thing? I've left an amount of experience behind. I think it's mostly wasteful. I think it's only going to net me a level or 2, but I don't think I'm going to be coming back through here. So what do we need first? Because that's always the big question. Don't want the reload speed. Guess I could go for the penetrations. Could just go for the frost turbine. I don't think that gets me anything. I guess I'll go for the penetrations. I think all of those are bad. Oh, you know what I should have done before I started this? I should have switched my drone to fire at the strongest. I think I currently have it set to something completely different, and that's probably a mistake. Okay. Special power. We really need that airdrop capacity, though. I do wonder if my drone imparts any of its airdrop capacity. Probably not. Because that would actually be incredibly cool if I could actually get my airdrop capacity to be like 6. Really just control, I mean, yeah, have extreme fine-tuned control over exactly what my build's gonna be. Okay, lightweight grip. The one question is, do I want to go for the Chevron charm? What is... Yeah, it is honor metal. I think we want the lightweight grip for now. I think the thing is, if I want to go for the hemolytic magazine, I have to go for the heart charm. Also, heart charm has experience gain bonuses. Because, yeah, I could go for the Chevron charm. We'll have to compare it at some point. I think the only problem is, like, comparing these things... I almost wish there was a character buff or gun or some mode for the drone that actually makes it so it's not very good. Like, it just imparts its stats to you, but never any of its, but it doesn't kill itself, like, kill anything itself. Because it's a little hard to check the effectiveness of certain weapons with the current setup. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to kill Split Serpent in 15 seconds. That's not a this run kind of dealio. Ow, what was I even stuck on? I have no idea. Yeah, I don't think that counted. At least we get the crit bonus and rate of fire. Okay, get that crit chance up. And I don't think we would need to invest in any more. Because my grip's going to give me some, and my... I want to see something else does as well. Like another 20-30%. My underbarrel does as well, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull that off. Oh. Do we get rid of Ducky Charm? Yeah, we banished Ducky Charm. Let's grab the Jet Stock. I'm still thinking the Jet Stock is probably the thing that you always want to get up to maximum first. Of course, we're starting kind of late with it here, but hey. Only so much I can do. Now, is this... Yeah, this is the upper limit, so we actually want to go back down and around. Because otherwise all that experience is... I'm not going to say wasted, but hard to retrieve. And I don't want to kill anything, any towers up that direction. We want to leave that up for the loop back around. Well, it feels like I'm killing faster. Which is kind of a weird way to put things. Oddly bloodthirsty. Like, it's weird how much video games do feature violence. I recognize that this is kind of like a... Well, of course they do, but, like, why? Yeah, how violent are our daily lives? How many of you have even, like, seen blood this week in any reasonable capacity? Please don't answer that, I'm queasy. And, like, obviously it's just, like, video game cartoon characters, who cares? But, like, there's something kind of odd about how fixated we are, culturally on the idea of violence, that, like... You know, I'm not going to, like, perseverate it. I'm not going to go full, like, video games are causing, you know, rampant crime, because that's a smokescreen and stupid. In fact, video games tend to actually be quite good for people. Unless you get, like, too hooked on it, and then it becomes your career, and then it's good for you again. It loops back, hopefully. I've definitely met some people, though, that, like, had unhealthy habits. In college, a couple of guys got really hooked on a bunch of MMOs and just never came back from that. And that was kind of sad, because, like, they actually were bright people, but just, whoops, you know, just gave up on their life responsibilities and just endless MMOs. Let's see. We could go for the Chevron charm. Screw it, let's do it. It's nice and simple. Easy enough, limits what we're going to be working with, and the ice is good enough. I don't think we go for the 4th tier ice. I think we stick to the... I think we stick to the T3 ice mag unless we have no other choice, but with my mag drop, my mag capacity, I don't think that's going to be an issue. But, like, it is always just kind of weird how much life video games are just like, no, fighting, killing, destroying. I think it's just because combat in video games is such a like easy core gameplay loop and motivating factor, like go kill the bad guys, easy peasy. Whereas once you get into the more esoteric stuff, it's a little harder to motivate players. Like, well, I don't know, Stardew Valley has like, well, no, it also has violence now that I'm thinking about it. It's weird. Satisfactory. I guess there are a couple of monsters to bonk, but it's really not much of a thing. But then otherwise, like, for the most part, it's just make a big factory. I've been playing Tectonica lately. I absolutely adore that game. I know the 1.0 kind of has come off as a little unpopular. A lot of people are like, oh, I missed the previous version of the game, but like, I actually do like the current version. Oh, I was supposed to get surrounded by these guys. It's usually the tell when the boss is coming in, but I'm killing them too fast. That's a good sign. Let's see. What was I going to say kind of within all of this? I don't know. I don't have a specific anything. Mostly just kind of the oddity of how violent my hypothetical job is. I mean, I guess it's a real job, but like how hypothetically violent it is. Man, that extra vision range just gets kind of silly looking. Okay, so what do we want to do here? None of those. Killing an enemy increases your partner's bullet damage. Does not expire, can stack infinitely. You know, in retrospect, this might actually just be a really good complement gun. Maybe that's the point. What if I... Oh, maybe I just need to duplicate this gun. Do it twice. Maybe that's the real answer. Because if both me and my drone had chevron charms rolling, that would be a 300% damage bonus. That is actually really good. Let's see. Bullet count is kind of tempting. I think I'm better off going with the Cold Forge casings. I don't know, actually. Because we got stuff that natively scales that, whereas we don't have anything that really scales my fire rate over time. I mean, I would if I scaled up my mag size, but we actively don't want that. So yeah, I guess I should go back to fire rate, even if it doesn't scale up exactly on paper better. I'm just weirdly obsessed with the idea of like, yeah, why are video games so violent? I think once again, it's just kind of baked into humanity and just easy intrinsic reward system. Let's see. Because I'm actively trying to think of like, how do you make games interesting without combat? I mean, capitalism is one of the big ones. Having some kind of disaster to push against is also another big one. I'd actually love to play more games where the environment is breaking down and you actively have to, like, save the planet. I think that's kind of sort of eco, but I don't actually know how eco works. Let's see. Nope, gun butter. I should play that someday. I think it's probably very much on the Wholesomeverse, possibly Sunday Crew to-do list. Let's see. I don't know how we do that, though. That would probably have to be either a group effort or we'd bring in fans or something. So I don't know if that might not happen. Or maybe it'll be like a special thing. Okay, so this would double the amount of bullets that I have. But kind of reduce my damage by a ton. This gives me the fire rate. It's either that or we go for the ammo supercharging rack. Let's go for that for now. Because getting rid of my reload speed would be extremely helpful on this gun. More than most, I do think going for the turbine thruster. We want to max out, or get my grip up at least one level. Max out my stock, and max out my rack, my ammo rack. I think those are the three that need to go up. Because my barrel is in a fine position. I could double the bullets, but it functionally halves my damage. Not quite, because we've got a bunch of damage boosters rolling that kind of balance each other out. But even that, it's not a particularly amazing upgrade. And then the one after it is even worse. Like, if I have no other choice, obviously, I will pick it. But I don't think we're going to get to the point where we can. Let's see. We're not getting as many status effect duration boosts, but I'm also just not sure if we need that. Okay. We're staying slightly ahead of my drone, and I haven't found a magnet recently. At least I don't think I found a magnet. So I'll probably be able to get ahead of it just a little bit more. Don't get crushed. Don't get surrounded. Yeah, I'd definitely love to play more games where you're kind of in a, like, desert world and you have to like, regrow nature functionally. Oh, there's Big Carl. It's weird how much it almost feels like I've degraded just because I've swapped away from some of those previous guns. As much as the cryo magazine would be good, I don't think we need it right now. No, we want to grab this. Finishing a reload increases bullet damage by 100% for 1.9 seconds. That's just extremely good because we're reloading all the time. And if we can just get rid of my mag size, hopefully that also gives us the extreme reduce your mag size, increase your fire rate upgrade, which is like just absurdly good. There we go. Fame and fortune, glory and victory. Yeah, because we don't care about effect size or underbarrel recharge rate. Does zoom the game out like really far. I wonder hypothetically what is the maximum vision range you can get in this game. I guess if you play around with the eyeball charm, which like is an option someday. Okay, gun butter, status effect duration. Do we actually care about the status effect duration? It would increase the... yeah. The reason why we want status effect duration is we want the thruster to stay buffed as long as possible. There's the filed off magazine. Because we want that buff to have massive uptime. Because if I can keep it at near 100%, we go wicked fast and do just dumb damage. It's just keeping it at that point is a little tougher. There we go. Keep pushing it. Yeah, do we want to go back into... Because I don't think I want to fight, I don't think I want to fight El Fuego yet. I could. Okay, infinite ammo belt. Yeah. Let's get that out of the mix. Because this gun had a really slow reload speed. And so that is probably one of the biggest DPS boosts I can give it. There's other things I'd like to grab and, you know, especially get that extra movement speed from the stock, but this just clears it out so we don't have to worry about it. There's another tower. Do we kill it? Probably. I think we kill it and go north. There's no reason for me to hang out. And so, yeah, we kill it, we head north, kill whatever's there, find the next tower. Let's see, Gunny's notches, yeah. Because we want more enemies to spawn. Hellspitter barrel, shocking charges. Okay, so this one sucks a little bit. This resets on reload, yeah? No? Well, then maybe I go for the Hellfire Barrel. I don't actually know if this does anything. I'm assuming it resets on reload. Actively didn't do anything. I was kind of hoping... it would, not do this. That it would be a easy hack to just get infinite reload, or infinite fire rate, but alas, no dice. So that was kind of an expensive damage multiplier, nothing more. There he goes. Absolute shut of a creature. Nothing he can do. Just rolls at me for 2 seconds, then melts. I guess I should not hang out next to the tree. There we go. Gotta make sure that they don't just surround me, because that was going to be painful. Okay. Base damage. Do we need the base damage? No. Weaker magnet than I thought it was going to be. And we do not need that. I'm gonna grab the ergonomic grip just to give myself that extra crit chance. What if you can actually have a mid-boss spawn in there to spoil where El Fuego is? I actually would not shock me. Okay, so damage is feeling pretty good. Fire rate's feeling really good. And yeah, the bullet spread actually is going down. We don't get the big bonus. That's a shame. Oh well, crit bonus, more vision, more airdrop capacity. Yeah, the more airdrop capacity, well, I don't know. Do we actually... Yeah, we want to go for the fire rate. Like, the more airdrop capacity and the more enemies spawn, the better. But we do kind of want the fire rate bonuses. My chances of getting up to 100% fire rate, extraordinarily low. What is this? A video game for ants? It's so tiny. Let's see. Memory grip. It's okay. I guess most of these are actually pretty bad. I wish I'd used a banish to get rid of some of those clips. Because, yeah, I think we're waiting for the frost grip at this point. And anything... Oh, yeah, there he is again. Yeah, so he does just spawn twice in this biome. I think the game just checks, is there a shroomite spawn? No. Spawn him here. Shame he doesn't give a boss drop, though. That would be very nice. Ooh. Oof. Okay. Crit bonus? No. Gun butter. It's wild to think that this is a third of maximum fire rate. I was really hoping to get more of those things that reduce my mag capacity. Yo, what is the thing that determines that? Because it seems like you have to unlock it somehow. It's not a default. And so there's got to be some kind of criteria to earn it, to get it to show up. And I do not actually know what that is. Have another one of these? Sure. There's functionally no reason not to grab as many magnets as I can. Okay. Cryo magazine? Yeah. Because we want to get the cutting magazine. Let's see. Next order of business. Gun butter, gun butter. Because at this point, my damage is quite good. We're clearing through most things in seconds. It's not enough damage that I think I'd be able to kill El Fuego. But we've still got upwards of 10, 15, 20 levels left. Which is wild to think of, considering the run is functionally almost complete. Boy, you can tell the drone got a lot of experience right at this moment. Yeah, did I not even level up from that? Ouch. I kind of expected it, though. Okay, so Honors leveling up increases your rate of fire by double for 5 seconds. That's actually quite good. We do need a jet on the turbine, though. I was just hoping to get a little bit more enemy spawn rate. Okay, anything else? Another tower? Hell yeah. Yeah, I guess we've got a whole other boss to fight, too. Let's see, special power doesn't really do much for me. Power, base damage. I guess the other one would be like bullet counts. Actually, bullet count is probably my biggest damage scale. Because I haven't invested any points into it. And we get half a bullet every time we get one of those. And considering I'm firing at a goddamn line, I mean, there's a little bit of a spread to it, but it is very tight comparatively. Alright, there's Charger. I can work with. Okay, get that. Not really melting Charger. But I guess once again, I haven't really invested enough into what I need. Because is that we need to get up to maximum. Let's see. Rate of fire, bullet count. Yeah, actually, I think that's quite good. Okay, let's keep scooting here. As we're cutting through most of the regular riffraff, me and my drone. I think my drone is going to do more damage here. I mean, it's not even the sad thing. It's kind of expected. It's got both the hemolytic magazine and probably maxed out turbine at this point. Whereas I'm still running short. We're also just that much lower level. Actually is a bit baffling. Go for the status effectoration. Even if we can't use it yet. Okay. Yeah, do we have a tower up here? No. We got a couple of things. I was not expecting there to be quite this disparity. So the question is, do we try and fight Malfor with this? I don't know, that's tough. Base damage. Let's see. Bullet spread is actually kind of stinky, though. I don't think we want that. Okay, we level up again. We're kind of staying close. All right, there's the turbofan jet. Yeah, because we have to fight Malfort if I want to get more progression. But we could go for... Okay, we have another magnet there. We could go for El Fuego and see what I can do. I'm just not really sure if this is doing more damage. I think the hemolytic magazine and the heart charm was the call. Let's see. Crit bonus, dodge skill. A little bit of bullet size, sure. Because I can get a bunch of levels. We can kind of keep close. We don't need that. We don't need that. This one's kind of good. Oh, rate of fire and crit chance. Yeah. Oh, we're at maximum fire rate. When and how? Okay. Do we think I can pull it off? I think the problem is, it feels like I'm only hitting for a smidge. Right over there, though. Let's give it a shot. Even if it's not enough. It's already kind of clear that this probably isn't going to be the pull that I need. Okay, so we gotta level up there. But yeah, I don't have much time before El Fuego spawns. I wonder if you can actually, like, prep for El Fuego in El Fuego's field. It might not be a bad idea. Okay. Yeah, I think just not having the hemolytic magazine super damage bonus on top of everything else is going to be a bit of a problem. I also have no idea how much damage I'm doing, so who knows? Alright, there it is. Okay. Go for the deep freeze magazine. Okay, don't try and go for the supplies because that would be foolish. Shatter a magazine, absolutely. Okay, filed off magazine. More rate of fire. Another magnet. Yeah, am I doing any damage to him? Sure as hell doesn't feel like it. Okay. Like, part of it is I'm not really hitting him. What is my crit damage at? Crit bonus is only... Huh. That is something to play with, because I actually do wonder if the sniper barrel is the trick. gonna go for that, just for that little bit of crit chance. Another one? Yeah. The problem is I have to somewhat outrun my own experience. Because El Fuego is going to beat me to it. Yeah, I don't think this is enough damage. I'm going to keep it going for as long as possible. Okay, drone's at maximum. But yeah, I actually was doing more damage with the flamethrower, which is kind of depressing. Okay, we're at 100% fire rate. I guess we go for the extra bullets. Because the thing is, like, I functionally have no bullet spread at this point. And he's about to enrage. So, I think baseline... definitely need to go out of my way for... need to go out of my way for a couple of things. I do wonder... No, the sniper barrel probably doesn't... I don't know what the sniper barrel does with the drone. Do they even synergize? Let's see. Actually kind of shocked I haven't leveled up, considering how many times I leveled up with my other character. Okay, we've got mad speed, but after a certain point he's gonna get hella pissed at me. And there's nothing I can do about it, but I don't do enough damage. I was hoping the infinite stacking movement speed. Let's see. Infinite stacking movement speed from... Yeah, I think maybe part of it is I'm just... Nope. I think he just telekilled me. That's fine. I just really wish that would give me, like, one of the boss drops. I don't think this gun was better. I think we need the hemolytic magazine. Special scaling is just that much more stronger. I think also the Chevron charm. Oh, I didn't check my stats. Shoot. I should have. I don't know. I'll have to think on that one.